A fire has been reported at a building in New Delhi's Alipur. Fire tenders have also been rushed to the spot and rescue operations are on. I have my colleague Ishika joining us with more details on this. Ishika, tell us what is happening there.
Well, yes, Vasudha, in fact, as you rightly mentioned, there is fire that is now being reported from Delhi. It is, in fact, in the Carnival Bouquet Hall, Delhi. And, in fact, it was certainly a huge fire. That is why the Delhi Fire Department, in fact, has rushed 13 fire tenders to the site. And, in fact, they're trying to do the cooling operations there. And so far, the good thing is that no injury has been reported, no casualty has been reported as of now, but very dramatic visuals, Vasudha, that we are seeing at the moment here. You can see, in fact, this fire, in fact, did erupt in the Carnival Bouquet Hall, and in fact, it has not been confirmed as of now as to what was the reason of this fire. So the Delhi Fire Department is still investigating that, but certainly 13 fire tenders has been rushed to the spot. And in fact, they're trying to do the cooling operations as of now. But the good thing is, no casualties till now has been reported. Over to you.
Well, Ishika, in February, we saw a huge fire break out in Alipur market area that also sort of led to at least 10 people being injured and even killed. So tell us, do we know any details as to how the administration is looking at this? We do see visuals now, and you're saying that, fire tenders have been rushed there. But what are the other things that we can know, we could get to know from the administration?
As you very rightly pointed out, we have seen that this is not the first time that such big fire is there, and certainly the administration needs to look on it. But if we talk about right now, certainly in this very accident, the fire incident, as of now, it is the 13 fire tenders that have been rushed to the spot. DFS has sprung into action. As for the administrative part, we'll still have to wait and watch, as to what action they take, because certainly, Vasudha, this is not the first time, as you rightly pointed out, and the questions are being raised. So certainly we'll have to wait and watch that after this, what is the attitude of the administration to prevent such type of, a fire incident. Over to you.
Right, Ishika. Also looks like this massive fire has broken out in Carnival Resort in Delhi's Alipur. This is what you've also known. And several fire tenders have been rushed to douse this fire. Those horrific visuals there that have surfaced on, of course, TV channels and social media showing this thick cloud of dust and, of course, black smoke emanating from the building. And it's really massive. Seems that the smoke is also spreading to the vicinity. Ishika, do we know as to how many people, if there are any injuries at present?
Well, Vasudha, as I just mentioned, what the information that we are getting from the Delhi Fire Department as of now is that no casualty has been reported from this fire incident as of now. The cooling operations, in fact, are going on, is what we are getting to know. So certainly that is one good thing. But if you look at the visuals, Vasudha, it is certainly very dramatic. You can see, huge layer of smoke coming out of that hall where the fire incident took place. So certainly now the Delhi Fire Department is also investigating as to what was the reason behind this massive fire. But we'll have to wait and watch for that as to when they find that out. But the good thing is that no casualty as of now has been reported, Vasudha. Over to you.
Right. So also, Ishika, help us wrap up a little bit about this particular incident of a massive fire breaking out in Delhi's Alipur. At what time do you think this could have happened, and what are officials saying? What kind of efforts are being made to douse this fire?
Well, Vasudha, if we talk about the timing as to when the Delhi Fire Department received the information regarding this call, well, this call was made at around 1:55 p.m. So certainly, if we look at the time, it has been over 1 hour. And still, you can look at the visuals. So very dramatic visuals even now that we are getting as of now on the screen for the viewers. So one can easily imagine what a massive fire it would have been. But the DFS continues to say that they are in fact putting the effort The fire tenders, in fact, had been rushed to the spot immediately after they received the information. There are 13 fire tenders that continue to be on the spot to do the cooling operations. But certainly very dramatic visuals that came out. Very massive fire in that hall in Delhi's Alipur, and we'll have to wait and watch as to what was the reason behind this massive fire outbreak. Over to you.
So, well, those are the visuals, the horrific visuals of a fire breaking out at a resort in Delhi's Alipur. We are yet to know about the number of injured people there. The fire department has responded, and efforts are being made to bring the fire under control, or efforts to sort of douse this fire are underway. That's what officials are saying, and several fire tenders have also been rushed to the spot. I have my Delhi Fire Department Chief Atul Garg is on the phone line with us. Mr. Garg, tell us what really triggered this massive fire in Alipur today?
See, it seems to be because, summer is very, going very, temperature is very high. Because of this, it is all material is likely to be burned because it is a temporary structure. So because of that, fire may occur.
Right. Sir, similar instances have also taken place in Alipur. That was in an industrial complex in March and also in February. Do you think that there was any sort of violation or a lack of compliance by any of the factories there which could have led to this?
See, at this stage, I will not say there is a violation of any firefighting arrangement or the rules. But temperature is going very up, and every day we are getting a lot of fire. So it may be because of some short circuit may be there, or something else if there. This I cannot comment on right now.
Right. Mr. Garg, also tell us what kind of efforts is your department making to ensure that this fire is doused as quickly as possible?
The fire is almost doused. We have raised a 13 fire tender, or almost 50 plus personnel there. All senior officers are also there. Fire is almost doused.
Right. Also, sir, how many, is there a number of injured people or any casualties that have been reported?
That so far, no.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Garg, for joining us with those details. Ishika, also tell us, so clearly Mr. Garg, the head of fire department in Delhi, is saying that the reasons are not known yet. But of course, because there's a heat wave going on, it could have been because of a short circuit. And he's saying that the department is actually receiving a lot of complaints with regard to fires happening across the city. So tell us, what more can we say? He's also saying that 13 fire tenders have been rushed to the spot. What kind of rescue operations do you see?
Well, yes, Vasudha, as we, right now heard from the Delhi Fire Department Chief Atul Garg, in fact, saying, that there are 13 fire tenders that continue to be on the spot. And in fact, as he says and as he claims that, fire is almost doused. But certainly we are seeing the visuals as well, Vasudha. And our viewers are also seeing very dramatic visuals of this fire outbreak. You can see the smoke, the layer of the smoke that continues to be present there. The cooling operation, in fact, is going on by the fire tenders that are present at the spot is what we are learning. And in fact, DF is going on to say that there are no casualties as of now that has been reported, till now. But, as we heard, Atul Garg also, and as you asked also, that there have been a lot of fire incidents that we are hearing for the past couple of months, in this year. So certainly, this is something that the administration, that the fire department needs to look into as to what is the reason and why it is happening so frequently. It is them that will have to take action, appropriate steps as to how it can be prevented. But certainly the questions are being raised because this is not the first time that we are seeing such a massive fire in Delhi's Alipur. Over to you.
Right. Thank you, Ishika Verma, for joining us with those details. A massive fire has broken out in a resort in Delhi's Alipur today. In fact, all operations to douse the fire are underway. That's what the fire department chief of Delhi told NDTV. 13 fire tenders have been rushed to the spot. And as of now, no news of casualties or injured people have been reported yet. This is the aftermath of the fire that took place, that erupted today in Delhi's Alipur. This is not the first time this part of the city, which is also known for its factories and industrial outlets, has seen a fire of this sort. The fire chief is also saying that it could be possibly because of some short circuit, but of course the investigation will take some time. The focus now seems to be on dousing the fire. He also said that the fire has almost been doused. There's been no news of any casualty yet, but of course operations and investigation are still on.